Do not be afraid. I bring you news of great gladness. Today, in the city of David, is born for you a Savior. He is Christ the Lord. My dear sisters and brothers, here we are to celebrate Christmas, not only the first solemnity of the liturgical year, but also the most fundamental feast of our Christian life, namely the truth that God is with us. Christmas celebrates Emmanuel, God with us. And so, let's reflect on this reality of God with us. On the one hand, God is the absolutely transcendent mystery, the mystery of all mysteries. On the other hand, we believe God is with us. Apparently a paradox. And yet, the feast of Christmas, in a way, bridges the two seemingly opposite poles of this contradiction, a transcendent God and a God always with us. If I were to ask you, do you believe in ghosts? I guess most of you would say no. I believe in ghosts. Rather, I spell it slightly differently. Ghost, G-O-S-T-S. You might have heard of, definitely, of Arundhati Roy, a very famous Indian novelist. One of her most famous novels is The God of Small Things. Apart from its content, I think the title is so inspiring. The God of Small Things. In other words, this supremely transcendent God appears to us in small little ways. I believe the feast of Christmas reminds us precisely this basic truth, that the transcendent God, the mysterious God, appears to us in our daily life through small things. And Christmas tells us God appears as a small little helpless child. All of us know how small the child is. So apparently so insignificant, feeble, fragile. And yet we know the innocent child, an infant, is the most attractive reality. Nobody can resist the enticement of a child. And the mysterious God appears to us in the form of a little child. And we are invited to respond, to recognize this God in this appearance of a small little child. And to the extent we experience and recognize God in this small child, we'll experience God in so many small things. Our life consists of many small little events. Let us not equate God experience with extraordinary experience only during a charismatic retreat or a deep religious experience. I think God experience is the most ordinary reality of our lives. God is always with us, and if we grasp and experience the truth of Christmas, of recognizing God in a small little child, in a crib, in poverty, in abandonment, that experience will spread over every day of the year. We will recognize God in small things, small events, every event of our life. And then Christmas celebration will not be restricted to 24 hours of the 25th of December, not even to the octave of Christmas. Christmas celebration will indeed be something of an everyday experience. Experiencing God in our lives, and as the angels sang, peace to all people of goodwill. We will experience lasting peace and joy, not be perturbed by whatever is happening around us. This Christmas is unique with the Omicron virus. Last Christmas was the pandemic. But to the extent we recognize God, even in this experience of life, we shall experience the peace which is beyond all human understanding, a peace which only God can give us. May the Lord open our hearts to recognize Jesus as a little child, and may we recognize Him every event, every situation of the coming year. I offer you my prayerful wishes for Christmas. May God bless you.